my name is Kevin Shanti, obviously. I started hairdressing out about over 10 years ago. I started when I was 20.
Oh.
So you do the numbers, I won't, because, you're not about to, what I mean, call out a bitch. I know it. I would say doing the 3 major awards in the UK, that's the Brits, Mobos, and the EMAs, European Music Awards. MTV European. So for me, when I did those, it was like, oh my God, I'm really here. And you just set your price and you stick to it.
Yeah.
Some people take it, some people won't take it. And then you stick to it. And then over time, you become a bit more ruthless, like me. You know what I mean? Like, God, just run with my coins. Like, I ain't got time. No.
I am done.
Do you know what I mean? We're not doing this. No. Are you available? No.
So Kevin, for those that don't know who you are, can you explain a bit about who you are and how you started hairdressing?
So my name is Kevin Shanti, obviously. I started hairdressing out about over 10 years ago. I started when I was 20. Oh. So you do the numbers, I won't, because, you're not about to, what I mean, call out a bitch. I know it. So I've been doing it for over 10 years. I think like probably year 2 is when I got into like session styling, i.e. celebrities and stuff. Year 2 or year 3. So it didn't take me very long to like, work my way up, stuff like that. Yeah, done some really cool things.
Wicked.
I forget half the things I've done, but hey.
You're so skilled. I thought you've been hairdressing since you was like 4 years old or something.
I mean, yeah, I was born a hairdresser, first of all. It was a raw talent, wasn't it? It was very raw. It was very unpolished. You know what I mean? I was definitely born a hairdresser, definitely. I can't see myself doing anything else.
That is so sick. What would you say is your #1 hair care tip?
What would I say is my #1 hair care tip? Even though I don't do it myself, wear a scarf or a bonnet to bed.
Okay. Is that for everyone of all races?
I mean, I can only speak for my race. I don't know if they have the same issue that like we have with our hair. Yeah. But I think yeah, across the board.
Yeah.
Across the board, because it doesn't matter what hair type you've got. Friction is friction. So you like moving your head about on the pillow, unless you're sleeping with silk or satin pillowcases, which I don't think we're doing. So I would say, cover your hair while you sleep. I don't do it myself because I can't.
You are jokes. I actually cover my head at night and sleep on a silk pillowcase. So I try to do
I don't do it. My hair's a mess. I don't do it. But that's you should definitely practice that.
Got you. And you have styled hair for the likes of Kelis, Maya Jama, Maffia, and so many more celebrities. What do you think it takes to stand out and become a successful celebrity hairstylist? And what advice would you give for someone pursuing hairdressing?
You have to have talent, uniqueness, and nerve. Yes. You have to have talent, uniqueness, and nerve, because first of all, you need the talent, and your uniqueness, you need to be rememberable. People need to remember who you are, because these people, they're going to meet a lot of people. They've met a lot of people in their lives saying they can do the exact same thing that you're doing. So what makes you better? What makes them call you back every time to do their hair? So you have to be unique. And nerve, when I say nerve, I mean you have to have a good head on your shoulders. You have to you have to know about your money, you know what I mean? How much to charge, you have to know your worth.
Yeah.
And you have to have patience, because it's going to be a lot of, you know, waiting around, and you can't throw a fit because you're not the most important person in the room, unfortunately. Do you know what I mean? So you stuff like that, you have to just know how to just,
yeah,
it is what it is. But yeah, and my advice would, for a new stylist coming through, you have to put in the work, as in even the free work. You have to do some free work and stuff like that. But I would just say, know your worth. That's the number one thing. Just like, know your worth and have a clear goal of what you want and how long you're going to be doing this for. Is it a means to an end? Is it, because session styling is just one aspect of hairstyling. It's just, session styling is basically doing celebrities and photo shoots and magazines and movie sets and, you know, broadcasting houses and stuff like that. So you need to have a clear, you know, where you want to go, where you want to take it. But yeah, that would be my advice to them.
That is some really good advice. I love the part about having the nerve, you know. Like, true, you gotta have the audacity to believe in yourself and really charge what you're worth. Some people will cut back and think, oh, because they're new and nobody knows who they are yet, they should be going out for like cheaper prices. But if you put what you're worth.
I mean, if you keep telling yourself, because when you do that, you put guilt on yourself. And I used to do it because you're young and stuff like that. And you're kind of like dictating the price to an older person. You feel kind of like, you know, but once you get past that and you just set your price and you stick to it.
Yeah.
Some people take it, some people won't take it. And then you stick to it, and then over time you become a bit more ruthless, like me. You know what I mean? Like, God, just run with my coins. Like, I ain't got time. No.
I am done.
Do you know what I mean? We're not doing this. No. Are you available? No. Until you're speaking my language. And if not, it's fine. You're going to miss some jobs, but do you know what I mean? You have to know the ones to miss and the ones not to miss.
That is key. I love that. And out of all the hair that you have done, there may have been a time when things didn't quite go to plan. How do you manage to stay calm if something goes wrong and reassure the client that they're happy with the result?
First of all, as a stylist, you've all been in that situation. It's so funny. I was speaking to my colleague yesterday, and she was like, at the end of it, you just have to sell. Sell it. Let them see it. Bring them to you, bring their mind. And as a hairstylist, you have to have that ability to almost like hypnotize people in a way. I'm very good at it.
You are.
You know what I mean? If I say, Anita, buy this, you best believe you need to buy. And it's not that I'm upselling so much. It's a thing of where you've built up such a rapport with your clients that they actually trust whatever you're saying. They trust it. So if I say to you, we might, it's a bit short this time, but you know, in the next 2 months, it's going to grow back, and you know, we can take it to that. You know what I mean? Just like sell them something different, or I think it actually looks better short on you. Actually, I think it looks better long, or I think you should grow it out because you didn't cut it short enough. And maybe, do you see what I'm saying? So at the end of it, it's just like you have to be charismatic with it. You have to upsell. You have to, and as a male hairdresser. As a male hairstylist, I think women tend to listen to us more than, so it's easier for a man to sell you something, like to tell you that, and this suit that, rather than a woman, like really, because it's coming from a male point of view, and 90% of the time, gay or straight, your filmer client has a crush on you anyway.
I'm done.
So
I love that.
It don't have to be a sexual crush. It just, they have a crush on you. It could be you're an aspect of what they like about a man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? An aspect as in you're a bit more. You know what a woman wants, and they love that. Oh my God, if only my husband could read my mind as much as you. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're a bit more in tune.
That's really powerful. And yeah, you're right. Confidence, it can really sell anything, you know? And yeah, if you believe in it and you're really going for it, you can convince somebody, okay, hang on, it's not that bad actually.
It's not that bad, exactly. And that become their new style. That may become their new style. So I'm like, you know what? So
that is sick. What are some of the most common reasons for Afro hair breakage when people come to you, do you see?
What's the for Afro hair breakage?
Yeah.
I would say not trimming your hair.
Okay.
Black girls don't like trimming their hair. They don't like putting the scissors to their hair. It's trauma. It's traumatizing. You know what I mean? It's like the world is ending.
I used to be like that.
Exactly. And as I told you before, you know, your hair's like a plant. If you don't trim it, guess what's with it? It won't grow. I mean, just like a plant. If you have a plant and if you don't prune that plant and take away the dead leaves and the dead stalks and the dead stems and that rotten stem is going to spread to the main plant. Now we have a bigger problem because now it's in the trunk of the plant, or it's in somewhere where now we have to take out more. We have to strip off that. So we've lost half the plant now. Now we just got like 2 stalks like this. Do you know what I mean? Just like, hey sis, do you know what I mean? So I would say that's the biggest with Afro girls. I think if you trim your hair more, you will definitely see the growth.
I love that. I can't wait to come back after lockdown and trim these ends. That is crazy. What has been one of the most memorable moments of your career thus far? And do you have any exciting plans moving forward? You're going to open your own salon one day?
Okay. One of my most exciting experiences in my career so far, I'm not sure I'm not allowed to talk about it yet because I'm on that contract. You know, I signed an NDA.
Okay.
But before that, I would say doing the 3 major awards in the UK. That's the Brits, MOBOs, and the EMAs, European Music Awards. MTV. So for me, when I did those, it was like, oh my God, I'm really here.
Yeah.
You know, because you grew up watching these. I was, you know what I mean? I grew up watching awards. Like when it's on a Sunday, I'm like, right, let's see who's there, who's wearing what, what's what. Yeah. So for me to actually be in the building and styling, you know, A-listers.
Yeah.
So to speak, start, you know, getting a AAA badge to basically roam. I can go wherever. It was very, for me, it was like, this is it. And to do it 3 times in the 3 main shows, I think the only one that's left for me is Strictly.
Amazing.
Yeah. I think Strictly and X Factor. I need to, just to say I did it. Strictly an X Factor to say, do you know what I did? Yeah, but I think,
Amazing.
Moving forward, I'm the new manager of Chop Shoreditch, Old Street. You guys can check that out.
Yeah.
So I'm the new manager. That's what I'm throwing myself into now for the foreseeable future. I'll still be doing session work and stuff like that here and there, but yeah, that's where I'm gonna be.
Got you.
If you guys want to come see me, I'm in Chop Shoreditch.
Kevin's a man. Go to visit Chop Shop. I cannot wait to come and see you. So yeah,
it's a salon that you know, we're sustainable, and we try to be as sustainable with everything we do. We are quite quick, as in we do lots of dry cuts and stuff like that. So it cuts down your time, you know, no longer like being in a salon for like 2-3 hours. So our ethos is no texture, no gender, just hair. So so it doesn't matter who you are. What you like, we won't turn you away from the door. Many times you've been to salons that are like, sorry, we don't do Afro hair, or we don't do European hair and stuff like that. Where I think is quite Really?
I love that.
You know me and me, I've always been an all-rounder.
Yeah.
There's nothing that, so for me, when I see stylists that can't do other hair textures or go to a salon and they only do what is very confusing and disheartening for me. I'm just like, so our salon is very inclusive. We're very sustainable. You know what I mean? We're all about the planet. So yeah, you should definitely come and check us out. And obviously I'm going to be the head honcho, the HBIC. So you need to come check it out.
I love that, Kevin. And it's true. I've always given you your flowers for being able to do Afro hair and European hair. That's very important in the industry. You hear so many
barbering.
Ooh, you hear so many models complain about they're going on shoots and stuff and people don't know how to do black hair, etc. And they always feel like left out, or even black makeup. So that's amazing that you know how to cover all the bases for all of your clients.
It's very important. For me, it wouldn't sit well in my spirit to just know about one texture of hair. It wouldn't sit well. That means I'm not a hairstylist. I don't feel accomplished. I don't feel complete. I don't feel like I need to have, not saying I should be good at everything, but I need to have the knowledge and I need to hold my own. And I can happily say I can hold my own across the board.
That's amazing. That's a true testament to you, Kevin.
Yeah, that is very important.
Sick. If you could go back in time, is there anything you wish you would have done differently in your career?
I think I'll listen more.
Okay.
Listen and take on the advice that I got. I think if I did that, it is busy. But do you know what it is? Everything in life happens for a reason. It leads you to where you are. And that's what I've noticed. Like many opportunities have passed me in the past. And a lot of things I'm thinking to myself, it should have been me. Why didn't I get the call? Stuff like that. Yeah. But then if you had got the call for that, you wouldn't have got the call for something else. Do you see what I'm saying? Yep. So in life, I don't think, I don't really want to regret everything, because everything that I've done, it has led up to where I'm at today. It's just so crazy. Like everything. If I'd taken a different job, or if I was working in a different situation before this situation, it wouldn't have got me to this situation. Yeah. So yeah.
Wicked.
So I wouldn't regret anything.
Wicked, Kevin. Learn all your lessons and you've applied them. And what's for you is for you. It'll always come back around. Sick. Right. How would you consult a client on adopting a new hairstyle if the one they have isn't quite working and you're not quite feeling it?
How would I sell them that? I don't know. Do you know what it is? People gonna do what they want to do regardless. You can just for me personally, I would have just, without making the client feel bad, of course, without making the client feel like, you know what I mean? There's ways of doing things. You know, we've learned that throughout the years. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Just be very charming and be, I mean, I've done it 100 times, you know what I mean? I've done it 100 times. But I'll point out the pros and the cons of each haircut and just kind of like weigh it out and just be like, do you know what? I think, you know, you have a round face. I think you having your hair off your face is making your face appear a bit rounder. Whereas if you have it in the middle, like mine, like so, coming down, it makes your face appear longer. Like my face, I've got like a heart-shaped face. It goes there and it comes in there. And I know my shape, right? So I know what hairstyle does what. Me wearing my hair down like this, it makes me appear longer. It makes my face appear longer because you're only seeing the middle bit. Whereas if I do that, now you're seeing cheekbones and do you see what I'm saying? So it's a different, so stuff like that. And I just use I've always used myself as an example for my client, for them to kind of get what I'm saying. So I can't really tell you what exactly I would say to them.
Yeah, because it would differ.
But I can give you a gist of how that consultation will effectively go, you know.
Amazing. Like for any new hairstylists listening, that was some great advice then. Take into consideration the client's face shape and use it on yourself, give yourself examples.
Yeah, because everyone's different. Everyone's different, you know, everybody's body, face shape, even your body, how your body's aligned affects your hairstyle, your haircut.
Wow.
Okay. Some people's shoulder is a bit up more than others. Some people, you know, one side of your body is always a bit off from the other side anyway. You know what I mean? We're not equally balanced as we think. So even doing a haircut, like you have to make the haircut bespoke to that person.
Wow. It's like a science to it. I'm learning so
exactly
much.
Well, some people don't. Some people cut by numbers, you know what I mean? We've all learned how to cut by numbers. When I say by numbers, I mean angles and stuff like that. If you're a hairdresser, you know about angles and you know what does what. But if you're cutting to someone's you know, to someone's look, you know what I mean? So every haircut that you do and every style that you do is bespoke. It's made for you.
Amazing.
You understand? So
yeah, I love it. Regarding business for upcoming hairdressers, do you have any advice for them on how to market themselves and grow a following? Like you've done quite well on Instagram. So what would you say is a testament to you growing your number?
Well, I ain't no influencer or anything. I'm still trying to work out this Instagram thing myself.
Yeah.
I've lost loads of followers in a year and stuff, like 7,000 followers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because people, you know, the pandemic, and you're not, people, that's how social media is.
Yeah.
You know, it's very fickle. If you're not posting what people want to see, you know, like for instance, like sex and body parts will always sell on Instagram. So that's the quickest way. That's the quickest way to get followers, is show a bit of cleave, you know what I mean? Show a bit of arm, show a bit of this, but you know, people love that because we're perverted. You know, all our minds we're perverted human beings. Whereas if you're posting something educational or something, but I would just say, you just have to keep at it, find your niche and keep at it, and just don't waver, because once you start changing direction, you yourself get mixed up, your followers get mixed up, everyone, it's a whole. Whereas if they know what they're coming over here for, you will leave with the people that really wants to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? My Instagram page is about hair and me. I don't post anything political. I don't post anything, you know what I mean, that I don't know the knowledge about. You know what I mean? So you know what you're gonna get. You're gonna see some wigs, honey. You're gonna see some wigs. You're gonna see this mug. That's about it. Okay, you're gonna see some wigs. You're gonna see some hair, some amazing colors, and you're gonna see this mug. That's it. Wicked. But yeah, just find your niche and keep at it.
Wicked. Find your niche.
And I'm not the best social media person. I'm quite grateful for the following that I've had before and the following that I currently have. But I'm not a great, so I forget what I said, but I'm just telling you what I done. I just stuck to my guns. You didn't tell me what to post. I'm going to post what I want to post.
That's it. Be true to you. Find your niche.
Exactly.
Be consistent. That is great advice for anyone, honey. Love it. So lastly, being the incredible hairstylist that you are, creating so many iconic moments for all of your clients, what does it mean to you to truly give your all or nothing?
I mean, yeah, I always give my all. Always, I mean, you're just as good as your last work. And that's how I feel. I'm very much humble and I'm always learning. So for me, I never get too cocky.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing, but you can always mess up. Do you know what I mean? So I never get too cocky with it. Your last work, your best work is as good as your last work.
That's important.
Do you understand? So that for me, it keeps me grounded. And I'm never really happy. I'm never happy with my work. Never. If I'm happy with if I'm happy with my work, I've stopped growing.
Yeah.
So I'm never happy. You know what I mean? I just got a magazine cover. I looked at it. I'm not happy.
Wow.
You guys are happy, but I just saw where I could have made it better.
Wow.
So that for me in itself is just like, it's just constantly challenging myself.
Yeah.
You know? So nothing that, even with your hair, when I do your hair, when you're gone, I'm like, I'm running it back in my head and I'm thinking, maybe I should have done that. Maybe I should have done that. Or next time, I'll put that into practice. And then next time you find something that you could have done better. And that, my friend, is growth.
Yes.
The moment you look at something, you don't find any fault with even your own work.
Yeah.
Because it's your work, so you're gonna pay attention to detail. Like, for instance, if I paint something, if I paint a picture, I'm the painter, you're the person that's viewing it.
Exactly.
You're not gonna see where I went down a bit too hard on the brush.
Yeah.
There. But it's fine. It doesn't mess up the picture. It's completely, you can't see it to the untrained eye. But because it's my picture, I can tell that I just went a bit heavy there with the brush, or do you know what I mean? So that's for me. Yeah. Wow,
that is crazy. But yeah, I love that you're a perfectionist, and I can be here to say that you do my hair amazingly, Kevin.
Thank you very much.
And it's been growing and everything. So yeah, I'm here for the Kevin Shanti hair life.
Good.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time, Kevin. And yeah, I'm excited to come see you in Chop Chop when the world.
Yes, guys, remember to follow me on my social media is Kelis Shanti, and all the details for Chop Chop will be there for you to book your appointment. You can literally come and get your hair cut on your lunch break. Like, that's how quick we are. Like, very efficient, and we're not killing dolphins and rabbits in the process.
Done. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day, Kev.
Bye, Anita. Bye. Thank you for having me.
You're more than welcome.